Hello to everyone. Welcome again to my YouTube channel Maths Plus. So here you can see the chapter name I have written Quadratic Equation, which is of class 10 NCERT Mathematics lesson 4 you can know. So before I discuss this for solving the quadratic equation by quadratic formula, so let me remind you I have uploaded one video regarding the nature of the roots in quadratic equation, and I have discussed in that how to find out the discriminant and how to know the nature of the roots after finding the discriminant of a quadratic equation, because that will help you in finding or knowing the nature of the roots, like whether the quadratic equation will be having roots or not. So d is equal to b square minus 4ac. If you remember, discriminant I have discussed, d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So you can see here I have written d is equal to b square minus 4ac, which gives the word discriminant of the quadratic equation, to know the nature of the roots, so that we can know whether this quadratic equation will be having roots or any solution or not. Because you see, nature of the roots, if I discuss, if d is greater than 0, then it will be having two distinct zeros. If d is equal to 0, then it will be having two equal roots, real roots. Then if d is less than 0, there will be no zeros at all. No zeros or no roots at all. So that's why if you get the conditions satisfied, then we can know whether this quadratic equation has roots or not. So let me solve this. The solution. The given quadratic equation is what? 2x square plus ax minus a square is equal to 0. Isn't it? So now you may be knowing the general form of a quadratic equation, that is what? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now compare the coefficients of x square and like here x and here also constant term with this equation. If you relate to this, then you can say here a is equal to how much? 2. B is equal to how much? A here. And c is equal to how much here? Minus a square, because sign has to be maintained. This one, minus a square. Now let us find out the discriminant. So discriminant capital D, okay, it is symbolized by capital D. This is equal to what? So b square minus 4ac. So b is how much here? A. So a का whole square, then minus 4 into a. A का value कितना है? 2. Then c का value कितना है? Minus a square. This is equal to how much? A square, then minus into minus plus, then it is 8a square. It is equal to how much? 9a square. So don't you think 9a square will be a positive number, and all positive numbers are what? Greater than 0, isn't it? And that's why you can say here discriminant here is what? Greater than 0. That's why this equation will be having two distinct real roots. Okay, so we'll be writing here, since d is greater than 0, okay, therefore I can write here the given quadratic equation. The given quadratic equation will be having what? Two distinct zeros. Two distinct real zeros or real roots, we can say. Isn't it? So after knowing the nature of the roots of this equation, we'll be going for solving the value of x, because that is our main objective. But how to solve this? If you got to know the discriminant, we'll be using which one? By quadratic formula you have to solve. So this is a special formula. If you know the discriminant, it will be easy to solve any type of quadratic equation by quadratic formula. Okay, so let me introduce this quadratic formula and let's go for solving it by quadratic formula. So here you see I have already discussed the nature of the roots of this quadratic equation, and I got to know the discriminant is greater than 0. That means the value of x will be two distinct real roots, because whenever discriminant is greater than 0, there will be two distinct real roots for a quadratic equation. So let us see how to solve by using this quadratic formula. Okay, so let us see how to write this. So by quadratic formula, we get the quadratic formula is what? The value of x is given by what? Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac, and you know this one is the discriminant, and we will be finding the square root of the discriminant, and whole divided by 2a. So let us see how we will be substituting. So b value is how much? Here you see a, we will be putting it minus a plus minus then square root of d then whole by 2a then minus a plus minus square root of 9a square, and here you see 2a means what? Here a is equal to how much, you know, this coefficient of x square, that is 2. It will be 2 into 2. This a and this a are totally different. So here you see minus a plus minus, it will be 3a square root of 9a square, and it is 4. So how much it is? So minus 1 will be here. So another two values we will be getting. The one is your x is equal to minus a plus 3a by 4, and another one is equal to what? X is equal to minus a minus 3a by 4. So let us solve this. So this is how much? Minus a plus 3a is how much? Plus 2a, so 2a by 4. And if you simplify, it will be how much? A by 2. And here if you simplify, this implies x is equal to how much? It is minus 4a by 4, and answer will be simply minus a, isn't it? So one is your minus a plus 3a by 4, and that is equal to what? 2a by 4 is equal to a by 2, and another is your what? X equal to minus a minus 3a, so it is minus 4a by 4, 4 cancel. So you can see here answer is minus a. So we got to know how many values of x here? Two values. So one is your x is equal to a by 2, and another is your minus a. So these are the two distinct real roots of this quadratic equation. So you got to know how easily we solved this quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. But before that, what we did? We found out the discriminant, which is very important. Without discriminant also very much impossible to know whether this quadratic equation is having any real roots or not. So this is very important. Discriminant has to be first found out. We'll be knowing the nature of the roots, then we'll be going for solving the quadratic equation. Okay. So all of you have understood this answer? I think so, because we got to know how to solve a quadratic equation by using a quadratic formula. So in this way, we'll be solving for some more questions also, some more difficult questions also. Only this was an introduction part. This is not very much complicated. This question was. It was a very simple question. Only to know the use of quadratic formula, I have introduced this question. Hope you liked this video and understood the use of quadratic formula for solving the quadratic equation. Thank you for watching my video, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Maths Plus. Thank you.